everyone, welcome to another video on my channel. Today we're going to be recapping the latest episode of The Amazing Race. Wait, not the latest episode, the latest 2 episodes, because it was a 2-hour episode tonight. We first saw the race in Berlin, Germany, then they went to Kazakhstan. We'll get to Kazakhstan later, but let's start off with Germany, which we kind of all suspected that I kind of suspected that this was going to be a non-elimination leg, and it turned out to be right. So we learned today that Hung and Ji, I have no idea. I think Hung has some problems with helping people. I mean, she helps them too much. She's too helpful. Phil pointed that out to her, and that's probably why they ended up losing this leg. Well, they didn't get eliminated, but they got 3rd place. They didn't get 1st. And I think there are some tactics to know that that if a leg is a non-elimination leg or something like that, because if the prize is money, it's come on, people, it's a non-elimination leg. Come on. Yeah, let's go through some of the challenges. We do have a challenge where teams have to just listen to a disco, boogie in a very, very small disco box thing, and I'd be fine in that challenge. I would actually have fun with that. I think that would be really fun to do. So, of course we did. I would do that. And then we also get a roadblock where one person has to go down, has to walk down the side of a building and solve the scrambled word. And it turns out it was sauerkraut. And I wouldn't be able to guess that. I was like, what the hell? What the hell? It was like, this challenge was actually hilarious. I kind of felt bad for Haley and Haley for kind of messing this one up, and they were kind of struggling here. So that really didn't help a lot. That was actually kind of sad, to be honest with you. And then we also have the where it was interesting because the Gary and Gian, so the Lions was helping each other. They all knew the answer. They were kind of working together. And I guess Leo and Alana and Ishwar and Tarna were kind of working together, and they didn't really want Kaylin and Haley to know it, because then they would be racing for last, which I think was a good strategy. I'm sorry if you hear a cat in the background. You can see one right there. Hello, Snappy. There's also one rubbing up against the computer right now. Thank you, Cleo. Anyways, it was they were all helping each other, and then we get it just came back to bite them. Hung and Chi, since they helped them, Gary and D'Angelo got the only taxi there, and Hung and Chi thought it was kind of rude of them to steal the only taxi when they got it, when Hung and Chi got it first. So yeah, we'll have to keep our eye on that. Also, we also do get a detour where, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, they had to drive around Berlin in these cars, in these very, very small cars, and Will and James had some trouble. Their thing broke down, and I was kind of worried that they would get a penalty for this, but they didn't. They didn't get a penalty. I thought they were going to get a penalty for a moment there. And you know what? It was kind of weird how they didn't know what at this point in the race was using their yield. Kind of felt that was kind of wrong because let's be honest, people are just going to end up wasting their yield. Because I'm pretty sure, Leo and Alana have a yield. We'll get to them later. Like, some teams had yields, but they went home. Yeah. Let's detour. We have beer yoga, which I probably would have done because I don't think I would be good at the singing challenge where they have to do like a cluck 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 German song. It was interesting. I have to tell you, it was interesting. It was interesting, Cleo. It was interesting. It definitely was interesting. It was, yeah. It was. Anyways, let's talk about a little bit more here. I definitely would have done the beer challenge, even though I don't think I would ever drink beer. And I don't feel like drinking beer. Let's go through some of the placements here. We have. So, first place goes to D'Angelo and Gary, and they finally won a leg. And team number 2 was Madison and Riley Madison. Yep. What is he doing? Hey! Can't. Just a sec. I can't edit this. Whatever he's doing isn't. What are you doing? I don't know what he's doing. Anyways, let's continue talking. I have to continue talking here. Anyways, we do get it was interesting, And so yeah, Hungenchi got 3rd. It was pretty obvious. Will and James got 4th. Ishwar and Parna got 5th. Leo and Alana got 6th. And Kaylin and Haley got last place, but it was a non-elimination leg. Next leg, they're racing to Kazakhstan, and it was really interesting. I thought the person riding the horse was Phil for a sec. I'm pretty sure someone else thought that too, and I thought it. And I actually thought it was going to be the start of like a U-turn vote. I kind of thought about it, but there was a yield in this leg, so obviously there wasn't. Anyways, you get a detour where it's lit. You get a detour where you have to memorize. Where you're watching like a performance, and you have to answer like 4 questions. And Leo and Alana struggled. In fact, Kaylin and Haley got it before them. And by the way, they had to wear beards for the entire leg. That was their speed bump. That was their speed bump. That was the speed bump, Cleo. It was the speed bump. Don't doubt me. Anyways, so. Yeah, and the other side of the detour was they had to fight. They had to act out a movie scene, and I think it would have been cool if they got into their own movie. Kind of reminds me of the Hell's Kitchen when I'm currently watching season 18 of that, but we'll get to probably do more Hell's Kitchen later on. Who knows? Who fucking knows? I'm swearing. Really sorry. Anyways, stop it. Sorry about that. Anyways, next challenge is not the low block. I almost said roadblock, But this is where they found the yield. And Kaylin and Haley use it on Leo and Alana. And Leo and Alana actually thought they wouldn't be yielded, but they did. And it was actually the alliance kind of forced them to. And I don't see Kaylin and Haley winning this race. I'm pretty sure they won't. And in this, in this challenge, they had to completely copy this hut thing. And some teams struggled, some teams didn't. And congratulations to the teams that did. It was actually kind of then they go to a meat market where they have to find a clue box. They find it pretty easy. Then they head to the pit stop So Will and James got first place. They won a trip to Las Vegas. Congratulations, boys. Congratulations, boyfriends. And you know what? I have to be honest. Will and James, my thoughts on them are kind of, I don't know, fading, I guess. I mean, I still like them. I would be fine if they won. And my opinion on them is kind of dropping, to be honest with you. Then the second place goes to, I think, Hung and Chi. Not Hung and Chi. It was, Riley Madison? And then it was Riley Madison got second. Hung and Chi got third. Fourth went to Gary and D'Angelo. Fifth place went to Ishwar and Aparna. No, fifth place did not go to Ishwar and Aparna. In fact, fifth place went to Kaylin and Haley. I almost got it mixed up there. It was about to be the most embarrassing thing I've done today. But it didn't. Thank goodness. And then we also have Ishwar and Aparna got sixth, and Leo and Alana were eliminated. Now, I have to be honest. I did kind of like Leo and Alana. I like their feud with Will and James, so that was interesting. It's kind of sad to see them go. But next week is a mega leg, the first ever mega leg where they're racing in India, and so there's double the detours, double the roadblocks, and the line. What it shows in the preview, I think it's starting to the thing is starting to the lines is kind of starting to be. At least between Riley Madison and Gary and D'Angelo, but who knows? Who bloody knows? Here's my thoughts. I think it could be a 2-hour episode next week, but I actually don't know. I have no idea. But I think it could be potential for not part of it being a non-elimination leg, and the other part of it being an elimination leg, a definite elimination leg, and I think it would be a U-turn. I kind of want to. I feel like there would be some sort of U-turn or in this next leg, because I feel like that's how they would do it, and I feel like it could be a U-turn vote. It could be, could not. But I'm kind of moving towards the idea about about that U-turn, there being a U-turn vote, which honestly I'd be fine. If there was a U-turn, I would be fine with that. I definitely would be. Yeah. And I don't know where we go from here. I mean, the 5-team alliance is in the final 6, so that's something. I think Ishwar and Aparna are kind of the underdogs of the season so far. And Kaylin and Haley are definitely underdogs too. I think there's 2 teams that are definite underdogs. Ishwar and Aparna, Kaylin and Haley. I feel like Ishwar and Aparna for sure are going to be eliminated sometime in the next sometime in the next couple episodes here. Which, you know what, I have to be honest with you. Ishwar kind of reminds me of Merrick, and I don't know why. Kind of looks similar. He kind of looks similar to Merrick. I don't know if that's something though. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be the end of this episode. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I'm probably gonna be doing an analytics video on the attempting to buy Tommy Yennett's U2's video that I did last week. And I'm pretty sure, and you'll see the outcome of that. And yeah, I'm probably going to be doing that very, very soon. Maybe it'll come out next week. I'm thinking maybe about doing it for maybe it'll be a next upload for next week or later on in the week. Who knows? I'm also thinking I'm probably going to be doing more live streams, more based on we're going to be focusing on that the Survivor simulation series. I also but I do have some specials coming for probably thinking about putting the Dream SMP into a Survivor or something like that, into a Survivor simulator, or maybe Big Brother. I'm kind of leaning towards Big Brother because I actually don't know how many people are in Dream SMP, but we will figure it out. We will definitely figure it out. We might actually end up having to I feel like we might actually end up having to move the teams around, and actually might have to add in more people. So, but I have no idea. I have no bloody clue. Anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of this episode. Thank you, everyone, for watching. This will probably go up as a premiere. I was thinking about doing it as a live stream, but I had time tonight, and I don't feel like live streaming, so this will probably go up as a premiere on Thursday, hopefully. And yeah, that's it for the video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.